Okay, let me just introduce myself for those that don't know me. This is Monica Gibberti with Stamping with Monica, and I am located in Stafford, Virginia. That is in between Washington, D.C. and Fredericksburg. I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for over 21 years, and I keep on telling that I love what I do. And thanks to my customers and team members and families and friends that have supported me, I was able to achieve a few of the recognition that Stampin' Up! Did yesterday. So I haven't posted out yet, but it's something that Stampin' Up! Does every year. They do recognize the top achievers, and I am not in the top by any means, okay? But I am in between. So I qualified in sales with the top 100 in the company, and we have, in United States only, we have almost 40,000 demonstrators. So that is a great, I mean, I didn't think I would, but it's all because of you, my supporters, my customers, and so I wouldn't be able to do what I do without you. So this is my very deep and heartfelt thank you. Okay, let's start. So tonight I am going to show you cards designed with the Season of Elegance suite of products that includes the Peaceful Season bundle and the Peaceful Evergreens bundle, as well as this gorgeous designer series paper, embellishment ribbon, and this very detailed embossing folder. You can find everything on page 24 and 25 of the mini catalog. I mean, just looking at this, it's yummy paper. It is really yummy paper. And I can show you from the packet here that yeah, and husband, you're correct, Nancy. Without the help of my husband, I wouldn't be able to do any of this. So this is the paper. You get 2 sheets of each patterns, and you have basically, this is a mixture of mossy meadow and old olive and gold, and then you have the opposite side that is plain, like a stucco kind of looking like. And then you have, this is a basic beige. This color is gorgeous. I love basic beige. And this side is stucco because the pattern is the same. And then you have this one that is between cherry cobbler and real red and your gold and splatter. And then you have the other pattern that is a stucco. Now we change pattern, and you have this one. So as you can see, the pattern of the gold is different, and then the back is also different. And then we have the pattern for, this is Pretty Peacock. Love this color combined with gold. And then yet again another basic beige with a different pattern in the back. Okay, so there. Now let's go ahead and start. This is the ribbon. This is cherry cobbler and gold. And then you have the dots. These are called gold textured dots. This is half a pack because the other pack I've used. But this is all included in the suite of product. Now, the Peaceful Evergreens stamp set is a cling or rubber, as you can see here. And now there are shown at 90%, so this should be this tree. As you can see, it's way bigger than what it shows here in the front of the stamping case. Okay, so this is that, and the dies that coordinates with that, you have very beautiful and versatile set of dies, because you have the ones that will die cut all the trees here, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then you have the star. But then you have this add-on of dies, and this will help you create a bow. You will see tonight, these are kind of a stylish, I don't know how you call it, it's not a skeleton, but you know, this is you know, to cut out the trees, and this is a fun die that you can do different things. Like, for example, here in the sample, this is what they use to do the die cutting, and it looks like snow falling down, and then you have a backing, and you can do that. Okay, so this is part of the Peaceful Evergreen bundle. And where is my, oh, here, I'm sorry, because I like to keep all my little things here together. Okay, and then quickly, the other part of the suite is this beautiful set of sentiments that I love, that combines different fonts. I love this huge big stamp. All these are shown at 85%, so look at how big this Christmas is comparing. And what it does, the dies are great because they will be, you know, you have different labels, and you'll be able to die cut the word Christmas as well as the word that is stamped with this one. So yeah, you will see tonight what I'm doing. But I've done part of the, most of the stamping and die cutting, but you will see. Okay, let's start with this class. And as usual, let me know what you think about it. If you like it, not like it at the end. And then if you stick around till the end, you know that I'm going to draw 2 names tonight. And I'm still giving away a pack of cards each, of 5 each, okay? Bundles are the Peaceful Season bundle. Number 1 is $52. And this one is a little bit more expensive because basically you have 2 sets of dies. And this is $59.25 for the stamp set and the dies. Okay, off we go. Let's move everything. This is me, Stampin' with Monica. This is the host code that if you're interested in placing an order and supporting me, this is what you would need to use. That tells me that you're interested in getting the free class. Okay, and I'm gonna leave it right there for a minute. Okay, let's start with the stamping. Let's see which one I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna go with this one. Okay, the one that has, okay, so these are the parts of the card that you might get if you qualify for my card class. So you'll have a card base in, this is crumb cake. Okay. Okay. And then what I have done, you have the insert, and then you have this, and in this I cut out the label, and so this is a way of saving your paper also. It's, you know, like a little tip for you. Then there's this beautiful paper, okay, and it's gonna go right there. And then look, I have already embossed with the detailed, what's the name of the, it's the Painted Trees 3D embossing folder. I need you to look at how detailed this is and how deep. It's just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Welcome everybody. Make sure you leave a comment and share, and you know that you get entered at the end to receive cards from me, but you need to stay until the end, okay? So let's start with the first card. This is gonna go somewhat quick. So I'm gonna do my usual, you know me. This is my favorite technique. So I'm taking my real red panel, of which I die cut it a label out of it. And then I'm gonna rough the edges, and then I'm gonna take my adhesive and glue down to the front. I'm gonna do it this way of this. Okay, this has a very small border, so you do this part. Then we're gonna take the ribbon, and the ribbon is gonna go around kind of right there, yep, and we're going to do that. And even though this is what's the name of it, cherry cobbler ribbon, it works with this. Whoop, a little crooked, so we're going to fix it. I like to save on ribbon and do it this way because you don't need anything in the back, right? Nobody sees the back. And then guess what? We're going to start using dimensionals, and I'm going to use them to secure that, the ribbon, so it's not going anywhere. Voila. And we're putting this one on my card. I always forget to get a little container for my backings of my dimensionals. So today was the first day, so you know that Stampin' Up puts together a annual convention called On Stage, and that is exclusive to Stampin' Up Demonstrator or Demonstrator if you're part of the Stampin' Up family. So it doesn't mean that you're demonstrating, as long as you're a happy discount shopper with Stampin' Up, so you can register for the event. The United States event is going to be in Raleigh in March, and it's sold out in a matter of few hours. Okay, so right now it is sold out. They have a waiting list, and so if anybody was interested in registering, just put your name. If you're a demonstrator or a happy discount shopper, put your name in the waiting list. Okay, on the waiting list. So now I'm gonna put this little strip right here, and there you go. Okay, so there's a combination of the two designer series paper. Then we have this beautiful embossed panel. Oh, we're not gonna do anything, but it'd be nice to do a little bit. Oh, this is what I did just to try it out. I want to show you what I did in one of my experiments. And I used one of the blending brushes and then brushed color on it. And look how beautiful and detailed this is. Isn't that? You could even put something like this in here, but I'm not going to do it. It was just a trial and error. I'll do something else. So we're going to grab our dimensionals, put this one on, and I will try to be as fast as possible because I don't want to waste a lot of your time, but I hope you're going to enjoy these cards. Then what's new? What is new? The weather is crazy warm, very unseasonal. Is that what you say? It's not part of, you know, it's not supposed to be this warm in November. Okay, now I'm gonna grab this skinny tree that I die cut with the dies that I showed you, and I'm gonna put a few of the mini dimensionals in spots where they can hide a bit. But because we have a white cardstock, it doesn't matter because they're going to be hidden in a way. I'm going to do it like that, put it there, and then I die cut it a piece of a little tree from gold. And I'm just going to put one here. And this one is gonna go like such. Okay, so nothing special. Now this is the tag that I die cut using this label from the base down here. And also I have the same, okay, I die cut it in basic white and then trimmed out. On this, I'm gonna go ahead and stamp a sentiment that says joy and love, if I can find it. Joy and love to you, and I'm using real red. Okay. And we're stamping here, and I am gonna go as straight as possible. Just a minute. Voila. But then what I'm gonna need to do is trim it out, okay, because I don't want it, I did not like it this way. I could leave it this way. Oh yes, I could leave it this way. On this one, I'm gonna leave it like such, and then I'm gonna show you what I did in the other one. Yep. So I am sure that I will not mess it up. So you understood what I did, right? I used the same label, cut it in white, and then just trim and took the tails out. And now I'm using that to put it in. Hello, Miss Judy Tuttle. Welcome, welcome. We are showing cards using the Peaceful Evergreens bundle, as well as basically the Peaceful Season suite of product. Okay, so this one is going to be different from my original sample, and I will show you the difference between the two, and then you'll be the judge. Okay, that is done. More dimensionals, you know me, love them. I love to pop up a bunch of things. Okay, so this is gonna go on top of this card and put it down here. Okie dokie. Now then, let's grab my ribbon and play with it, and let's do the way I do my bows. You can even make a bow and then attach it to your mini glue with your mini glue dots, but I like to do it this way. And voila. Now pull, and that's my bow. And trim that. And trim this one. And there we go. So this is my front. Let's work on the inside. We have the inside panel, and we're going to grab the sentiment that says, wishing you all the things that warm your heart and lift your spirit. And it's in here in my basket. There you go. And we're going to stamp it in red. And we're going to stamp it straight, I hope. And it's going to be like that. Okay, there you go. Then we're going to grab Pool Party ink. I love Pool Party and Real Red. It's one of my favorite. And then we're going to grab one stamp that is part of the Peaceful Green Evergreens, and that is this one. Okay, and we're going to ink it, stamp off, ink it, stamp off, ink it, stamp off. Okay, nothing special to it, just a little extra to give it there, a little bit of details. Then we're going to grab a piece of designer series paper that I had laying around, and instead of throwing it away, we're using it because we want to tie the outside or the inside to the outside. So this is card number 1. So tonight, my ordering special and my gift to you, if you place an order with me, it will be to give you the 5 cards, all that you see here. And if your order is $45 or more, you just get the supplies to recreate the cards, a little bit of the ribbon, the designer streets paper, but not embellishments. Now I lost them. Oh, here they are. But if your order is of $60 or more, then I can give you a pack of these that are basically a value of $8. Okay, so you get extra plus the design, plus everything, and the designer streets paper. So it's a great deal. So now I'm gonna put this one here, this one down here, this one down. I'm gonna put it more down there. Okay, so this is my card number 1. There we go. Okay, number 1. Let's move on to card number 2, and we're doing this. I love, 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 love Pretty Peacock. Let me grab my sample. Oh, this is a fun one. This is a fun card. Okay, so we have, love the combination of all these colors. So we have Pretty Peacock. It's your card base. Then you have your layer of, look, a beautiful there, layer of Pool Party. Then you have your insert. You have the largest of the circle stitched from the Stylish Shapes, and I ran it through the embossing folder that I keep forgetting the name of, and it should be the painted something, and it's online only. It's not in the catalog. And I embossed it. I keep on keeping it too close, but this is it, because I don't know where my phone, there. This is one of the tags from the set that is called the Greetings of All of the Season Dies. So that is that. Okay. Then the other size of the other tree, piece of gold there, and then this is the designer streets paper. And I already stamped and die cut these 2 trees, but you will not receive them already die cut. You will receive, and I set it aside, a piece of the cardstock big enough for you to stamp and die cut both. Okay, I know I have him in front of my nose, but I can see him. Okay, let's start with folding the card base. And this is what, hot dog style? I don't know. Okay, and then we're gonna layer on our Pool Party like that. There's a very tiny border all around. Now, you're gonna take this piece of designer series paper and we're gonna mess it up. Painted texture. Thank you, Kay. Okay, so you're gonna do that and mess it up a bit and mess it up again. There you go. And you can do as much or as little, because when you do so, the pattern of the paper calls for it. It's another way of not using an embossing folder. Okay, so you can do that. And then what you can do is take dimensionals and just put a few, and I don't put it all the way there. Okay, and then peel off. And if you don't like this, you can just lay it flat. It's fine without messing everything like I did, but I wanted to do it because I think it's fun. And then it gives it an extra, more texture. Okay, so it's like that. Then you have a piece of the gold, to which we're going to layer another piece of this beautiful paper, but I'm not going to do it this way because it's going to be like boring. I'm going to do it this way. Not boring, it's blending too much. Let's say that. And we're going to do just that. Okay, Monica, pay attention. Just do that with the border top and bottom possibly being the same, and then we're going to lay them flat to the card right there. Voila. Okay, now I'm going to take this stitched circle, and this is my front, so I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 dimensionals. Okay, this card is very easy to put together, and we're going to put it down here. Now I have my 2 trees that I stamped on basic beige using Pretty Peacock ink. That will be this, because we're going to do a matchy-matchy, and this is how they look when you use the ink on the basic beige. One will be on dimensionals. Okay, if you wonder, I go through dimensionals like bread. Okay, and then I'm going to use this one, and because I'm layering it on top of this one, I'm just going to put dimensionals on this side. And because I have here these strips, so let me think again. This is that. Okay, this is where this will go. I'm going to leave it a little bit over there. This is when I'm just going to put it down a bit, like such. And then we're going to take this tree and we're going to put it on top, and we're just going to put a mini dimensional on the bottom here. It's hiding, and then a little bit here in the middle. Okay, and peel off. Okay, oh my golly, this one is gonna go like such. Okay, and if you don't like this showing, you're gonna just push it under, and nobody knows what's going on. Okay, so now we're going to do this. We're gonna take a little bit of ribbon, and we're gonna do one like that, fold it twice, and cut first, and then cut again. Okay, and this one is gonna have like that, and this one is gonna go like that. I don't like the way it got cut. Let me use my big scissors. I like these better. They're more precise. And then let's put a little bit of adhesive. We're gonna go like that, and we're gonna go like that, but at the same time, you'll see why I'm gonna do one dimensional, if not two. We're gonna secure both of them. Okay, leave it like that for now. Let's grab this label, and to this label we're gonna stamp a beautiful sentiment that says wishing you and yours, and we're gonna use a matchy color. That would be, this is Cherry Cobbler. Voila, easy peasy. Okay, and this is gonna get glued to the front. Gonna put another one here in case you were wondering. More dimensionals. I'm gonna peel everything to that. put this one up here like such. Okay, I think I did it did not do the way I wanted to, but we're gonna fix it because there's always a way of fixing it. Is it straight? Yes. Okay, so this is my front. To the inside, what did I do? Oh boy. To this inside, we're going to stamp a sentiment that says, remember this has beautiful sentiments. So we did wishing you and yours. And then I'm going to grab a season of wonder and happiness. That is right here. Take my sentiment and cherry cobbler. And hopefully this is straight. Yes. Okay. Then there's a set of small trees, and we're going to take these trees, ink them in Pretty Peacock. Okay. And we're going under here and stamp. Okay. Then I'm going to ink and stamp off, and then I'm going to kind of offset it like that. So I have all this. Okay, so this is what you have. Let's close everything, and now I can attach these right here. Okay, not these, this. And let's finish with the embellishments that okay, first of all, we're going to make this as a tag, as a label, not a tag. And then we're going to take a medium of these, and that goes here, and then a small that goes up there. Okay, so there you go. This is the card, like that, and then open up and does like that. Right? Okay, so that is that. Put it aside. That's card number 2. Let's move on. We're gonna grab a card number 3, and this is a fun fold. This is a fun fold. Obviously, when you qualify for the class, you will receive your own envelopes, okay? I'm just putting in my Ziploc because it's easier for me instead of taking envelopes out and such, okay? Now, what you'll get a card base. This is that. You'll get a piece of the designer series paper. Could be this pattern or a different pattern, one of the two. And then this is what I was telling you that this dies does. Okay, look like cheese, right? You can make a cheese. And then you'll have a piece of gold. You'll have a stitched label, as well as a decal circle, a piece of, and this is very vanilla. To me, when I use very vanilla, cherry cobbler is very elegant. So 2 pieces of that, more paper. And then this is done by taking, where's the set of dies? The Unbounded Love dies, and this is the little die that I use. When you die cut, you will have the inside separate. So I did 2 cuts, one with very vanilla and the other one with cherry cobbler. Okay, that's how you do that. The first thing that I'm going to do is stamp, and I'm going to stamp the sentiment in. Let's move everything away from here because we don't want any ink going on. The sentiment that we're stamping says, it says peace and joy, and we're gonna go with Mossy Meadow. Okay, hopefully I will stamp it straight. Let me grab it closer for a minute. Voila, centered. And let me clean the stamps because I know I'm gonna make a mess. Because I have all kind of ink or inked stamps, and I don't want to have a chance of messing up. Plus there's one that I'm gonna need later on. Okay, voila. Now that I've done that, I am going to flip this around, and I'm going to put mini dimensionals to kind of reassemble the label, but just on the top. Okay, just on the top, and I think a bit one in the middle as well, kind of up here. Okay, so this is what I've done to put it back together. Okay, there, set it aside. Let's do some more stamping, and this time, because I wanted to do kind of a matchy color there. So there's another stamp, and that's the little tree, because you have 3, 1, 2, 3. So I'm using this little one, and I'm taking my old olive, inking my circle. Which one is the front? This. And I'm gonna go up here, and then without re-inking, I'm gonna do this one. Okay, and then I'm gonna stamp off, and then this one down here. Okay, that's all that I'm doing to this card. Okay, so this is that, and let me close this. Then let's do more stamping to the inside of what will be the inside of my card. And we're gonna, oh, I cleaned this one, but I still use it. I'm gonna do a little bit of stamping still with my old olive, like that. And then I'm grabbing my cherry cobbler, because I'm using cherry cobbler and old olive, so I'm using same colors ink. And there's a stamp that says, hoping the season is bright and beautiful. And we are going to stamp it down here as straight as possible. Voila! This is done. I think I've done all the stamping. Yes. Obviously, if you had your envelope, you can stamp on your envelope and go to town. Okay, now assemble. Let's assemble. So this is my, basically is my card, the card base. Okay, like such. Then I'm taking this and I'm gonna fold it and do a matchy on the edges here, corners, and I'm gonna attach this this panel that I embossed with the snowflake sky. Okay, and that goes on top of that. Easy peasy, right? Nothing special. And I'm doing this work ahead of time because I don't think you want to watch me crank every single part. Okay, then this one is going to be the inside of my card, and so I'm going to attach this one already. So I already built my card like that. Then I'm going to take what I already stamped and mount it on top of this decal circle. And guess what? I'm going to use dimensionals. There. Right? What do you think? Isn't this? So I love to do a matchy there. Voila! Then we have this strip of the beautiful paper that we have. Okay? And I'm going to do a trim of that and a trim of that. And then this one is going to go right there. And we kind of want to center it left to right. It doesn't matter top to bottom, but left to right, yes. Let me see. Yes, it is. Straight. Okie dokie. Down. And then, because we are putting this one on dimensionals, 1, 2, and I want this to go on top. I don't need any other dimensionals. And this one gets centered, kind of straight, and voila. Okie dokie. Done. Let's work on this. Okay, you have your cheese looking panel. Okay, cheese looking panel, and we are going to use a little bit of liquid glue, cause and I'm not gonna, I don't want to use the other adhesive, you know, glue. You know that I cannot pronounce adhesive, right? It's so strange for me. And so I'm going to do a little bit of dots of liquid glue here and there and everywhere. Just a bit. So then I can attach this to the gold panel. Okay? Flip it. Put it on here. And look, we have gold cheese. We should wait a bit, a little bit, that it dries out. You can say, oh, I cut this again. Watch not to get a paper cut when you do that. Okay, now we need a ribbon, and the ribbon is going to go toward the top somewhat, not smack in the middle. I want it toward the top. Flip it, do this, and fold. So yet again, we're saving on the ribbon. And put this one like that. Okay, now I'm going to put a bazillion of adhesive, of glue. I could have used the liquid glue, but I don't want to. Okay, and this gets attached to this panel. And so this would be my top. So we're going to do it like such. Okay, and voila. Voila, voila, voila. Is it straight? Somewhat. Oh my golly, Monica. Somewhat straight. Somewhat. Let's fix it. Fix it a bit. Let's pretend. Voila. There we go. Now we're going to take this panel and put it down here, not the gold side because it would be too busy, at least for me, but once, if you get this kit, then you can do whatever with your card, right? Center it, down we go. This is that. Now, the only thing that we have left is to take, well, not the last thing, or the only thing, but we're going to grab liquid glue. Don't put too much. Just a little bit. Hello, Tamika. Welcome, welcome. So this is, we're going to open, slightly open that because we want to see where we're going to put it, especially because I want it here. Put it straight down, side to side, and voila. Okay, open, open, ta-da! There we go. This is, now we have the label, and remember we have the adhesive there. Now, the mini dimensionals, and we are going to peel these off gently and put this on here. Voila. Okay, what do we have left to do? We have the bow, and the bow, we can do it this way. Okay, let's see if by doing it this way it works better. I think so. Yeah. And pull this, pull again, and pull again, because I don't want a big bow, and just pull tight. That's what you need to do. And then we're going to secure it with a mini glue dot. Voila. Okay, trim, trim, okie dokie, right there. Then we're going to grab a mini glue dot, so this ribbon is not going to move. Put it underneath there, hide it down there, and voila. And then you can play with that. Okay, and then we're left with some of the embellishment. And for this one, we're going to go crazy, kind of. And then we're going to put one right there. So 1, 2, 3. You can stop right here if you want to. Right? We can even stop right here. I need to fix this one because it's bugging me. Voila. Now it's the same angle. Okay, but I think 1, 2, 3. No, we're not going to stop. We're going to put one medium up right here, and one small, like that. Okay, so this is the card. Ta-da! What do you think? I think it's cute, but you'll be the judge of it, right? Card number 3. Now we're gonna go with card number 4. Which one? Oh, the fun one. Let's do a busy one. This one is nice. Okay, so these are the bits and pieces of your next card. Remember, you get to make 5 if you qualify, if you're interested. So you have a card base yet again. This is Old Olive. You have a piece of gold foil, and you will see what I've done. So I die cut it, the Christmas from a card that you will see, and then the small tree that we used that. So it's a way of saving paper. Then you will have all these pieces of designer series paper. Okay, yes, look at how much. Then you'll have insert, and then you'll have this die that comes off from this. And then if you haven't seen them, these are on the annual catalog, and they're called Wildflower Designs dies, and they are awesome. So this is the large one, and you get these 2 pieces, and then you have all these. They're just, I got this set just for the labels, okay? So that you know. So that you know. Okay, so what I've done, I stamped my sentiment, my Christmas, okay, in cherry cobbler, as you can see how big this is. And then I die cut it with the dies, with this die right here. Okay, you will get, there you go, if you qualify, you will get this piece that you could use if you own the bundle. Good. If you're not, then you can always stamp something here and use it as a label like that. This is what I was going to show you for the labels, for the 2 trees that I was talking to you about. This is the piece that you will get. Okay, so there's a lot of stamping on this one. The first thing that I'm going to do, yeah, not to lose all these pieces. So when you get it, you're going to take your bone folder or a pencil if you don't have a bone folder, and you want to kind of do that. And I personally, I'm going to use mini glue dots because first of all, they fit perfectly in that circle there. Okay, and second, they're not as messy as liquid glue, and they, you know, it's faster to glue them. You flip and done. 1 and 2. Then you have the tails, whatever you want to call them. I don't know. And I'm going to grab a mini glue dot. Okay. And stick it down here. Can you see? Oops, sorry. I was out of the picture. Let me do this. And I just realized that I did not plug in my phone. And I don't want it to die. There we go. So what I'm doing is that, taking this other thing here and putting another bit of mini glue dot, and I have my bow that looks a little crooked, but then when you take this little square, and yet again I'm using my favorite, then you can fix it and make it perfect. Okay, so this is your little bow. Okay, set it aside and off we go. I'm gonna do the easy stamping. I'm gonna take this, and on this label that is from the Stylish Shapes Dies, I'm going to stamp Mary. And Mary, Mary, Mary is right here, and I'm gonna do, what's the name of it? Cherry Cobbler, stamping it toward the left of it, more left than right, there, okay? Then let's play with this label right here. This is gonna be fun, you'll see. Okay, I'm going to take this label. I will need these trees. I will need, where's the stamp? This stamp right there. And I will need these, okay? These are all part of the Peaceful Evergreens stamp. So I'm using this one, and this one. Okay, colors that I'm using are Old Olive, and then I'm doing Mossy Meadow, and I'm doing Pool Party. Okay, are we ready? The first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to use this line as my guide. Okay, and I'm going to stamp in Mossy Meadow. Gonna grab my trees, ink in Mossy Meadow, and then follow this line somewhat, okay? There, and then there, okay? Then I'm gonna take that, stamp off, and then I'm gonna offset it there. Stamp off and offset it right there. Okay, there we go. This is what you have. Got it? Okay, now this I can put it away. I'll put my fingers in there, and then I'm gonna take my Pool Party. Let me clean this. You should see the mess that I have around. Well, you probably see a little bit, but you don't see all of it. Okay, so these, I don't need them anymore. Now I'm gonna take this and let's see how, okay. And I'm gonna do lightly stamp off, stamp and stamp. Oh no. Stamp off and stamp. Okay, we're gonna cover that. Stamp off and stamp. Stamp off, stamp, stamp here. Stamp off there. It looks like a blizzard of snow, right? And now I'm gonna take these little snowflakes, you're gonna call it, there and there, and then up there, there, and there. My blizzard of snow. Okay? This is what you get, and it looks like a blizzard of snow. Got it? Now, I'm gonna clean this one as well. Then using this stamp again, we're gonna grab our card base. Okay. And watch what we're doing. We're gonna use Old Olive. And then we're gonna do this. Okay, you get the gist. And then up there, here, and a little bit there. That's it. Okay, then let's clean this one and put it away because I don't think I need it anymore. Done. So I've created my own pattern. Now you have a piece of the designer series paper that I'm gonna just glue it down here. Okay, this one goes down flat like such, kind of a centered top to bottom, left to right, and straight. Okie dokie. Now we have this, and to this we're going to attach this. I don't want any more gold showing. Okay. There. Of the paper, I mean. Okay. Now to this, we're going to grab our ribbon. And we're going to kind of put it down like such. Okay, remember? No need to glue it all the way to the back. It's just a waste, in my opinion, but you can do whatever. Voila. Then we're at this point. And now I'm going to grab my dimensionals like usual. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna put it one down here and up there. Okay, so I can put this one down, peel this one off. Okay, and here we go. Now, if you don't like this, you can just don't do it. Now, I'm going to put dimensionals behind this. Since we've done all the stamping for the front, I can do that exactly there. Yes. Okay. No blizzard of snow. I'm reading comments and people say no to what? This is gonna go here. Now, I could have even put this one, in this case, I could even just, wow. What can I do with this? You'll be the judge. Should I put it down or not? Or put it, this one under like that, since we have it. Should I keep it? Should I keep this or take it off? Let me know. Should I keep the border or just eliminate it? Let's see, the first comment will get off. Off on top of. This means on top of the ribbon. Is that what you mean? Like that? Okay, keep it. So I'm going to put it like that, right? So I'm going to follow your guide. And we're going to put a 1. I'm just going to do it like that. 2, 3, 4. Just do it like this. Let's see if it's... And that should be going up here, right? Is that what you meant, guys? Or ladies and gentlemen? Yes. So I'm going to do like that. Peel this one off. And if I need to add more mini dimensionals, I'll do it after because it's doable. Just peel all these little thingamabobbers here. Backings. And let's put this one down. I'm going to do it down here. I should have not, but that's okay. Let's do this. This one is going to come inside and go under. I need to do a little bit of a surgery. There we go. This is it? Right? Is that what you meant? Okay, I want to hide this a little bit. There. It's all good. Voila. So I have that. Now, this one is going to go right there. Ha-ha! And I'm using 2 mini dimensionals. And actually here, so everything is leveled. We're almost done. Almost done with this card, and then we have one more, but that one more is gonna go quick because I've done most of this stuff. So this is that. Isn't this cutie patootie? Now this Christmas thingamabobber. Okay, let me clean all of these and put these mini dimensionals because they hold as they're as strong as the large ones. Okay, and I could do this. I have a friend that does this all the time, but okay, so this one is gonna go right there. Like such. And then I'm gonna take, I don't wanna leave this. I wanna trim this off just because I like it this way. And 2. So this has a little bit of everything. This one at this point, because I've done it like that is going to be there. Ta-da! This is the front. Let me remember what I did on the inside. Oh boy. The inside is going to have the trees that I had before. And they're going to be in stamped off in mossy meadow. This has a lot. This card has a lot, right? And this one, I'm going to go like that. It's going to be a little bit different than what I did initially. But then, okay. This is going to be different from my original, okay? And then I'm going to stamp the sentiment that says, Merry Christmas. And then what I did, and then we're going to do like that. Cheer all year. Okie dokie. This has a lot of stamping, don't you think? Then we're going to grab this piece and we're going to just do this. I'm going to put it inside like that. And this one is going to be like that in the middle. Okay. And then you can write whatever you want in the middle. My cheer all year is not perfectly straight. Well, we make it do. And now this one gets finished with, oops, this one, a medium, and then a small right there. What do you think? Ta-da! This is the card. Isn't this stinking cute? There you go. 3, 4, and the last one. Last but not least. And this is a kind of the idea from the catalog, okay? A little bit modified, but the idea comes from the catalog. Something fell, but I don't know what. So you have a card base in mossy meadow. I'm going to fold it in there. So remember that if you want this class, your $45 order will get you the supplies with the cards, everything, but not the embellishment. And I think that the embellishment makes it all better. Okay. Your $60 or more will get you everything plus a pack of these. So you complete everything. And that will be my gift to you, basically. Okay, so I did the same. I cut Christmas like that. We're gonna do the same. I think we started with doing this, and we're gonna finish doing this with the cards. Okay. And I think these cards are gorgeous, don't you think? These are just gorgeous. And guess what? We're going to use dimensionals, 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 dimensionals. And they're going to go on. And we're almost done. Okay. So this is going to go a little bit on the crooked side. Like that. And we're going to just do that. We're going to take this beautiful pattern of paper. Let's not lose that. And we're going to glue it down. We're going to glue it down. Okay. And like that. Hold on. Like that. Okie dokie. Then I have 2 trees that I die cut, stamped and die cut, and you will get a piece of paper that looks like that. You're going to stamp and die cut because I cannot send you anything that is pre-stamped. We're going to put dimensionals 1 and 2. They're more than enough. This one is going to go like such, like that. And so this is stamped full strength in mossy metal, and after I stamp that, I stamped again on a little bit lighter, okay, color. And this is gonna go like that. Let's see if I got it right. Okay. And this goes like that. Voila. Now we have this piece that is a piece of designer series paper, still from the same pattern, and we're going to just trim like that. And trim like that. Okay. Yes. And this goes across, and 2 dimensionals to balance it out. Okay. Are you following me? Are you still with me? Okay. Now, let's work on this. We have the base. We have my Christmas die cut, and this little thing is my the point, whatever, the little dot for the eye. Okay. And I'm gonna grab this and see if I can put it on. Maybe not like that, Monica. Flip it around. It doesn't look like a dot at all. There we go. This way might. Okay, now we're gonna take liquid glue. If you have whatchamacallit, adhesive sheets, that will be the other option. But I'm just gonna put a few dots, very light, of this. Okay. And then I'm going to put it on my base right there. And because I have my liquid glue, I can still play a bit. Look, the sample in the mini catalog has it embossed in gold, stamped and embossed. I decided that die cutting it will be my choice. Okay, and now we're going to put dimensional, some mini dimensionals, and we're going to put this one, you'll see where. Voila. We're going to take this little piece of old olive, because this paper has mossy metal and some old olive, so I combined the 2 colors. This one is going to go on here. Voila. Without this backing here. Okay, are you with me? Now we're going to grab this and the ribbon, and we're just gonna go like that. And like that. And just to make sure this is not going to go anywhere, we're going to do that. Cut and cut a little better. Voila. Now another dimensional to secure everything. Peel off. We're going to peel, actually put 2 here since we have 2 already in the middle. Monica, you're messy. And we're going to put this one down a little bit off, like such. Okay, there you go. Now I should have a little label that I will need to stamp, and is gonna say that it's the last stamp left in my bucket or basket. Okay, and we're gonna stamp Christmas is in the air, taking inspiration from there. Okay, and now I'm gonna attach this one right here, but do I want my dimensionals to be on here or on the bottom? If I do on the bottom, it's not going to touch. So I could even do flat there. Let's try doing it this way. Do I have a strip? Yes, we're going to take this strip, and I want this one in the on the bottom. We said, right? We said on the bottom, and we're going to stick to what we say. And there we go. This one is done. Let's grab the inside. Make sure that we are stamping in the same direction, orientation. We're going to grab Mossy Meadow and stamp a bit of a tree right there. And now we have this strip of paper that was laying around, and we're going to tie the inside to the outside, put some bling on the front, and we are done with the cards. And I hope you guys enjoyed this class. It was a little bit longer because these cards were not easy, meaning, you know me, I cannot do easy peasy. I cannot do a just ink paper stamp. Has to have layers and this and that. But I hope you enjoyed these cards, I mean. And we're going to do one right here. We're going to do the medium up here and the small in between. Yeah, it's going to be, oh, you can see it. Voila. Okay, ladies, here we are. So these are the cards for the class. Let me clean up. Make it all pretty. And remember, if you're sticking around, you can get into the drawing for 5 cards from me. So 1, I would love to know if you have any favorite or dislike all of them or anything. You let me know. These are involved, as I would have to say. Okay, but these are Monica's style. I'm sorry, but these are the cards, what you all think about him. So while you're thinking and telling me, I want to remind you that if you are interested in the supplies to get the class for free as my thank you, your order of $45 or more, get the cards with the envelopes, everything that you've seen, no embellishments. If your order goes $60 or more, you get the supplies to make the cards and the pack of the dots. Okay, so let me know what you think. And if you would like to get the class, you have to use the host code, this one, and then you go to Stampin' Monica. Okay, so let me see here what you think. Number 3 may be favorite if you have to choose. Hard to choose. Well, I'm glad, okay, that you like them. These are very, to me, very elegant, but the paper does it all, okay? So thank you so much for joining me tonight. And if you don't own this bundle, I hope I inspired you to go get it. If you have it, take it out and make your cards, right? Okay, number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this one is, I would have to say, my favorite. This one and this one. Very different, but yeah, this. So, thank you so much, ladies. Till next time.